Would you like to fall asleep peacefully tonight and wake up with real morning energy? If that sounds good, stay with me, because we are about to build a simple, science-backed evening routine perfect for adults over 50. This is a practical guide, not fluff, and every step is designed to help your body remember how to rest. You will hear exactly what to eat, what to skip, and how to prepare it so your sleep gets deeper and steadier. If better sleep, more daytime focus, and brighter mornings matter to you, hit that subscribe, and let's begin. Imagine this. You get into bed, turn off the light, and your brain keeps chattering like a radio stuck between stations. You finally drift off and then ping 2 a.m. wide awake for no reason. That pattern becomes more common after 50 because circadian rhythms shift, hormones change, and sleep pressure builds differently. But there is good news. You can nudge your system back toward calm using ordinary foods and a few smart tweaks. No pills, no grogginess, just a steady reset. Let's start with a friendly favorite already in your kitchen. Bananas are more than a quick snack. They bring magnesium and potassium, minerals that help your muscles relax and your heartbeat settle. They also deliver vitamin B6, a helper your body uses to make serotonin and melatonin. For many seniors, that combo feels like an exhale after a long day. Try one small, ripe banana 60 to 90 minutes before bed. If you deal with restless legs, this can be especially soothing. If reflux bothers you, keep it to half and chew slowly. Want a cozy option? Mash half a banana into warm oat milk with a sprinkle of cinnamon and a teaspoon of ground oats. It tastes like a gentle hug and supports steady blood sugar through the night. Quick note: if you have kidney disease or on a potassium-restricted plan, check with your clinician before adding nightly bananas. Let's add a simple crunch that pays off at 2 a.m. Almonds bring magnesium plus healthy fats that help keep nighttime blood sugar stable. That stability matters because a small drop can wake you up with a jolt and racing thoughts. A small handful, about an ounce, an hour before bed pairs beautifully with fruit or oats. If nuts sometimes feel heavy, soak them in water for a few hours and drain to reduce phytates and make them gentler to digest. Lightly roasted almonds are fine too. Set the expectation right. This is not a knockout button. It is a gentle braking system for a nervous system that has been on all day. If you have a nut allergy, skip this one and keep listening for other options that work just as well. Now a quick myth to clear up before we go further. Evening decaf coffee seems harmless, but for many people it still delays and fragments sleep. Decaf still has a small dose of caffeine, often enough to push your internal clock later. The bigger problem for sensitive sleepers is timing and habit. Your brain associates coffee aroma and taste with go time, not bedtime. If you love the ritual, switch after 2 p.m. to herbal infusions like chamomile, lemon balm, or rooibos. If you must have decaf, look for Swiss water or CO2 processed beans. Solvent processed decaf sold in the U.S. Meet strict safety limits, but the leftover caffeine and the stimulating ritual are the usual sleep disruptors. Make that one swap this week, and you may feel deeper sleep within days. Ready for a ruby red helper with real research behind it. Tart cherries, especially Montmorency, naturally contain melatonin. Small clinical trials in older adults have shown modest improvements in sleep time and sleep quality with tart cherry juice. You do not need a lot. Try 1 cup of tart cherries or 4 ounces of tart cherry juice concentrate. Dilute it in warm water about an hour before bed. Avoid sugary dried cherries at night, because added sugar can cause a rebound wake-up. If you manage diabetes, test your glucose and keep portions modest. Think of cherries as a gentle nudge for your internal clock, especially helpful during seasonal time changes. Here is a bright green powerhouse that surprises people. Kiwi fruit has one of the best sleep track records in small studies. Adults who ate 2 kiwis nightly for 4 weeks fell asleep faster and slept longer. Kiwis bring antioxidants and fiber, and they seem to support serotonin pathways that lead to melatonin. Eat 1 to 2 kiwis about an hour before bed. You can even eat the skin if you scrub it well. It adds fiber that feeds the gut, which in turn supports calmer nights. If you have a latex fruit allergy, skip the skin or avoid kiwi altogether. A favorite pairing for many seniors is half a banana with 1 kiwi. That mix supports relaxation, mood, and a smooth descent into sleep. Before we add more food, a quick reality check. 1 snack cannot undo bright screens, late heavy dinners, or stress you carry to bed. That is why I want you to build a tiny rhythm starting 90 minutes before. Lights out. Dim the lights. Turn down the thermostat. Pick a calming drink and choose one of the sleep-friendly snacks. You are about to hear. These small signals teach your brain that the day is over and recovery time has begun. Let's talk fermented foods the right way. Sauerkraut can help the gut, and a happier gut oft means a calmer brain. But timing, portion, and sensitivity matter. Aim for 2 to 3 tablespoons with dinner, not right before bed. Pair it with a simple whole grain like brown rice or oats and a light protein, and allow 2 to 3 hours for digestion. If you notice flushing, itch, or a dull morning headache after fermented foods, you may be histamine sensitive. In that case, reduce the portion or skip it in the evening. Choose raw, unpasteurized sauerkraut so the probiotics are alive. If you take iron supplements, avoid combining them with sauerkraut at dinner because vitamin C boosts iron absorption, which can be too stimulating for some at night. Keep the meal simple, calm, and early. Now for the cozy classic that belongs in the evening. Oatmeal at night is a smart move for sleepers over 50. Oats bring slow digesting carbs, magnesium, and a soothing ritual that calms the nervous system. They help keep energy steady through the night, which can reduce those 2 or 3 a.m. wake-ups. Make a small bowl, about half a cup cooked with warm almond or oat milk. Add cinnamon and a few walnuts or almonds for balance. If you prefer something lighter, blend a spoonful of ground oats into warm milk with a touch of banana. If you manage blood sugar, test and adjust portions. And pair oats with protein or fat for stability. It is not about a sugar spike, it is about a gentle glide into sleep. Now, the classic bedtime herb done correctly. Chamomile works best when brewed with care and used consistently. The calming compound in chamomile is called apigenin, which gently binds to brain receptors that quiet anxiety. Use loose dried chamomile flowers. If you can, pour water just off the boil over the flowers, cover the cup, and steep for 5 to 10 minutes. Covering matters because it traps the aromatic oils. that help you relax. Drink it 30 to 45 minutes. Before bed, as part of your wind down, you can blend chamomile with lemon balm or passion flower for a softer, deeper effect. If you are allergic to ragweed or take sedatives or blood thinners, ask your clinician before using chamomile regularly. Make it a nightly signal, and your brain will start to associate the aroma with sleep. Let's add a small but. Mighty crunch. Walnuts naturally contain a little melatonin and the amino acid tryptophan, along with magnesium and healthy fats. That trio supports smoother sleep and fewer wake-ups. Have 6 to 10 walnut halves about an hour before bed. Pair them with a kiwi or a few tart cherries to help tryptophan do its job. If you have trouble digesting nuts, soak them for a few hours and drain. All you are doing here is providing steady building blocks for a calmer night. Omega-3 South and walnuts are fantastic for heart and brain health. And while they are not direct melatonin precursors, they support overall resilience that shows up as better sleep quality. Let's put these pieces together into easy bedtime combos. Option 1. A green gold bowl. 1 kiwi, half a banana, 6 walnut halves, and a pinch of cinnamon. Option 2. The cozy oat cup. Half a cup of warm oats with almond milk, a small handful of sliced almonds, and a dash of nutmeg. Option 3. The ruby calm. 4 ounces of tart cherry concentrate stirred into warm water, plus a few pumpkin seeds. Option 4. Gentle gut dinner. 2 tablespoons of raw sauerkraut, with a small portion of brown rice and baked salmon 3 hours before bed. Pick one option per night and keep it consistent for 2 weeks. Now, 3 things to stop after sunset if sleep is your goal. Skip coffee and decaf after mid-afternoon. Avoid large, heavy dinners within 3 hours of bed. Trade the nightcap for herbal tea, because alcohol fragments deep sleep and shortens AIM. These 3 changes alone help thousands of seniors wake up clearer and steadier. I know you want results you can feel, so here is your 14-night sleep food reset. Nights 1 through 3. Replace evening coffee with chamomile or lemon balm. Nights 4 through 6. Add 1 bedtime snack from the options we just covered. Nights 7 through 9. Move dinner at least 3 hours before bed and dim lights 90 minutes before sleep. Nights 10 through 12. Add a 10-minute wind down routine. I will guide you through in a moment. Nights 13 and 14. Keep the routine exactly the same to lock it in. If you have diabetes, kidney disease, reflux, or take blood thinners, personalize these steps with your clinician. Consistency beats perfection every time. Before the wind down, a quick story many viewers relate to Rosa, 65, had restless nights and 3 a.m. wake-ups. She swapped her evening decaf for chamomile, added 1 kiwi and a few walnuts an hour before bed, and moved dinner earlier. She did not feel much on night 1. Would you like to fall asleep faster, stay asleep longer, and wake up clear and energized? Stick with me for the next few minutes, because I'm giving you a simple, science-smart plan built for adults 50 and older. We'll use everyday foods and a calming routine that teaches your body to rest again, naturally and without pills. If better sleep and better mornings matter to you, tap subscribe so this kind of senior-friendly health content finds you. Picture this: you turn off the light, but your mind keeps chattering. You finally drift off, then boom, 2 a.m., eyes wide open. That gets more common after 50 because circadian rhythms shift, hormones change, and sleep pressure builds differently. The good news is you can nudge your system back into a steady groove with a few strategic choices. Let's build your evening blueprint. What to eat, when to eat it, and what to skip so sleep comes easier. Start with a quiet superstar you can find in any grocery store. Kiwi fruit has some of the best data in small studies for improving sleep onset and total sleep time. Eat 1 to 2 kiwis about an hour before bed and keep it up for 2 weeks to feel the full effect. If digestion is sensitive, peel it. If not, scrub and slice the skin for extra fiber that supports a calmer gut. Latex fruit allergy or oral itch with kiwi. Skip it and choose another option coming up. Now for a ruby red nudge to your internal clock. Tart cherries, especially Montmorency, contain natural melatonin and antioxidant compounds that support sleep quality. Try 4 ounces of tart cherry concentrate stirred into warm water about an hour before bed. Prefer whole fruit. A small bowl of tart cherries works too. Avoid sugary. Dried cherries at night to prevent a 3 a.m. energy crash. If you manage diabetes, test and keep portions modest. Let's make your bedtime cozy and steady. A small bowl of warm oatmeal in the evening can be a game changer for adults over 50. Oats provide slow carbs and magnesium that help maintain stable energy during the night. Cook half a cup of rolled oats with almond or oat milk. Add cinnamon and top with a few walnuts or almonds. Prefer something lighter. Blend a spoon of ground oats into warm milk with a slice of banana for a gentle nightcap. Speaking of nuts, here's how to use them without overdoing it. Almonds bring magnesium and healthy fats that support calmer nerves and fewer wake-ups. A small handful, about an ounce, 1 hour before bed is enough. If nuts feel heavy, soak them for a few hours and drain to make them easier to digest. If you have a nut allergy, skip this and lean on oats, kiwi, or chamomile instead. Bananas are more than a quick snack. They're a soothing pre-sleep addition. They deliver potassium and magnesium to relax muscles, plus vitamin B6 that helps your body make melatonin. Try half to 1 small ripe banana 60 to 90 minutes before bed. If reflux is an issue, go with a smaller portion and chew slowly. Greener bananas have more resistant starch that feeds good gut bacteria. A longer-term win for sleep and digestion. If you're on a potassium-restricted plan, talk to your clinician before making bananas a nightly habit. Walnuts are your quiet nighttime anchor. They contain small amounts of melatonin, tryptophan, magnesium, and heart-healthy fats. Have 6 to 10 walnut halves about an hour before bed, and pair with a kiwi or a few tart cherries to help tryptophan do its job. If your teeth or jaw are sensitive, soak the walnuts to soften them, and reduce phytates for easier digestion. Think of this as steady fuel for a smoother night, not a knockout pill. Fermented foods can help, but timing matters. If you enjoy sauerkraut, use 2 to 3 tablespoons with dinner. Then leave a 2 to 3 hour gap before bedtime. Raw, unpasteurized sauerkraut provides live probiotics that support the gut-brain connection. If you notice flushing, itch, or morning headaches after fermented foods, you might be histamine sensitive. Reduce the portion or skip at night. If you deal with reflux, Keep evening meals smaller and earlier. Taking iron supplements or managing iron disorders. Check with your clinician about pairing high vitamin C foods with iron at the same meal. Now, let's brew the classic bedtime herb correctly so it actually soothes you. Chamomile contains apigenin, a compound that gently calms the nervous system. Use loose-dried chamomile flowers if possible. Pour hot water just off the boil, cover, and steep for 5 to 10 minutes. Covering traps the aromatic oils that help you relax. Sip it 30 to 45 minutes. Before lights out, not into chamomile. Lemon balm or a chamomile lemon balm blend is a smooth alternative. Ragweed allergy or blood thinners. Ask your clinician before daily use. One quiet sleep saboteur to handle today. Evening coffee, even decaf often, delays and fragments sleep. Decaf still contains some caffeine and the familiar coffee. Ritual tells your brain it's time to focus, not snooze. Switch after 2 p.m. to chamomile, lemon balm, or warm milk with cinnamon. If you do drink decaf, look for Swiss water or CO2 processed beans and keep it earlier in the day. The main issue is leftover caffeine and timing, not scary chemicals. Let's stitch this into a simple 7-night plan that fits real life. Night 1 and 2, swap any evening. Coffee or decaf or chamomile or lemon balm. Night 3, add one sleep-friendly snack. Kiwi, tart cherry drink, small oat bowl, or banana with a few walnuts. Night 4 and 5, move dinner to 3 hours before bed and dim lights 90 minutes. Before sleep, night 6, keep the same snack and tea at the same time to train your rhythm. Night 7, repeat exactly. Consistency teaches your brain when to wind down. Bring a short note to your clinician if you use prescription meds that might affect sleep timing. Set the room like a sleep spa with a few senior smart tweaks. Cool the bedroom to the mid-60s. If comfortable, darken the room and add a fan or white noise if street sounds wake you. Charge the phone outside the bedroom and use a simple alarm clock. Lay out your tea, small snack, and a light book so the wind down feels easy and inviting. When you wake at 2 a.m., do this instead of staring at the clock. Keep the room dark, avoid bright screens, and breathe in for 4 and out for 6 for 1 minute. If you're still awake, read 2 pages of a paper book under a dim, warm light. Return to bed when your eyes feel heavy. You're retraining your brain to associate bed with sleep, not frustration. A quick pain and comfort check, because it matters after 50. A warm shower, heat on stiff joints, or gentle calf and hamstring stretches can cut down on night wakings from aches. Magnesium-rich foods like oats, nuts, and leafy greens support muscle relaxation. A supportive pillow or a small body pillow can align hips and shoulders if arthritis bothers you. Comfort is not optional. It's the foundation of deep sleep. Let's build your 1-minute wind down ritual. Sit comfortably and soften your shoulders. Inhale through the nose for 4. Exhale through the mouth for 6, 5 times. Scan from toes to scalp and relax each area by 1%. Think of 3 simple moments from today you're grateful for and whisper them to yourself. Set a light intention like, I wake rested and move with ease. Lights out. This 2-minute routine signals safety and gives your body permission to sleep. Now choose your bedtime combo for tonight. Option 1. 1 kiwi with 6 walnut halves and chamomile tea. Option 2. Small warm oat bowl with cinnamon and a few almonds, plus lemon balm tea. Option 3. Warm tart cherry drink with 3 to 5 pumpkin seeds and a short stretch. Option 4. Half. A banana with a few walnuts and a slow breathing practice. Pick one and repeat at the same time each night this week. Here's a simple shopping list that won't stretch your budget. 5 bananas, 8 kiwis, a small bag of almonds, a small bag of walnuts, rolled oats, tart cherry concentrate, loose chamomile flowers, and a small jar of raw sauerkraut. Swap almonds for pistachios or walnuts for pecans if you prefer. Choose lactose-free or plant. Milks if dairy bothers you. If you're gluten-free, pick certified GF oats. Easy to find at any national grocery chain in the U:(S:) 3 evening habits. To stop so your results show up faster. No coffee or decaf after mid-afternoon. No large, heavy dinner within 3 hours of bed. No alcohol as a nightcap, because it lightens sleep and leads to early wake-ups. These 3 changes alone help many seniors wake up clear, steady, and ready. A few quick safety notes for my wise audience. If you're on blood thinners or have ragweed allergy, check chamomile with your clinician. If you have kidney disease, be cautious with high potassium foods like bananas. If you manage diabetes, pair carbs with protein or fat, test your glucose, and adjust portions. If reflux is a problem, finish eating earlier and elevate the head of the bed a few inches. Personalization makes this plan safer and more effective. Let's recap your new sleep signals in one breath. Kiwi or tart cherry to set the clock. Oats or nuts to steady the night. Chamomile to quiet the mind. Cool, dark room to support deep sleep. Gentle breath and gratitude to lower stress. Repeat nightly and your body will follow the routine you teach it. You are not broken. Your sleep system just needs clearer signals. Food is a signal. Light is a signal. Breath is a signal. Give your body the right inputs, and it will remember how to rest. Tonight, choose 1 snack and 1 tea, dim the lights, and start fresh. If this helped, please like the video so YouTube shows it to more seniors who need natural insomnia relief. Comment "Sleep Reset" with your age and your biggest sleep challenge, and I'll reply with ideas tailored to you. Share this with a friend who's awake at 2 a.m. and needs gentle, drug-free sleep support. Subscribe for weekly, evidence-informed tips for better sleep, energy, and healthy aging after 50. Your pillow is ready, your breath is steady, and a good night's sleep is on its way. Sleep well, and I'll see you in the morning.